college that is servicing our people, and I'm thankful to see a brother that's the channeler here, Dr. Curtis Ivory. Let's give him a great round of applause for having the psychological and spiritual maturity to allow us to be present. To our sister Denise Shannon, the campus president, and Brother Brian Singleton, we are honored that you will allow us this great opportunity to discuss, in truth, the second most important subject you ever could talk about as a human being walking the face of the planet Earth. Mm-hmm. And that subject that we are taking on today that we've been given is titled, Finding Your Purpose. The first and the most important question any human being could ever ask, so teaches the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, is, who am I? Mm-hmm. But after you know who you are, the second most important question you can ask is, why am I here?
Come on.
Who am I can be found by our deep study of our history as a particular group of people. One of the things that we have found, especially among black people, is that we have been denied a knowledge of the rich legacy of what our people have accomplished in the past. Yes, sir. Am I telling the truth?
Yes, sir.
We fought for it. Our brother Carter G. Woodson, he knew that it was valuable for us to know the history of us as a people, and as a token they gave black people what was called Negro History Week. We fought, we cried, we boycotted, we kept on striking out and asking for more. And they decided, okay, here you go, we'll take it from Negro History Week to now we'll give you something called Black History Month. But when they gave us the month called Black History Month, they gave us the month of February, the shortest month out of the year. Bad enough that we only had a month.
Right.
But even worse, when we got the month, they gave us the shortest month out of the year. And then on top of that, they called it Black History Month, but they really should have called it Negro History Month. That's right, sir. Because when you study black history in the school systems, we are not taught about what we were before we were kidnapped and westernized and Caucasianized here in the wilderness of North America. The only thing we learn about ourselves is from the cotton field to the current.
Come on, Brother Nuri.
And from the plantation to the press.
Go ahead.
But we don't go beyond the plantation life to what we were when we were in Egypt.
Come on.
They don't teach us about Queen Nzinga. We don't learn about Shaka Zulu. We don't learn about Imhotep, the great master builder. We don't learn about the pyramids that we built, the greatest among them in Egypt called Giza. 451 feet tall, 451 feet deep into the earth, covering 13.5 acres, made of 1,003.5 ton blocks of gold and granite.
Come on.
Stacked mathematically precise, north and south, east and west, up and down, right to left, not even deviating 1 square inch.
Come on.
And we built that without John Deere.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir.
We built it without Caterpillar.
Yes, sir.
We built it without a crane or a bulldozer. We knew how to masterly manipulate the power of our mind to guide matter.
Wow.
And have it sit where we wanted it to sit.
Come on, sir.
Let there be light.
Come on.
I mean, my name is Nuri, but I do need
Right,
some
right.
light.
Go ahead.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead, son.
You all right?
Yes, sir.
And whenever we built the pyramid Giza, we erected at the base of the pyramid Giza, we put an object called the Sphinx, the body of a lion with the head of a black man on it. Some will say, well, how do you know it was a black man? Because somebody named Napoleon trained his cannons on it and made sure we never would know what kind of man it was. He blew off the nose and the lips so that when we look at this figure called the Sphinx, we wouldn't see that broad nose and those thick lips and know that this was a black man's head on the body of a lion.
Come on.
Why? Because he knew and we knew when we built it that there's something in the world of education called image association.
Yes, sir.
Teach.
Meaning that whenever you look at an image, that what goes with the image is a social order and a system of information that causes you to think certain principles.
Right.
And if we were to learn that the lion was the king of the jungle,
Come on.
and my head is on the body of the king of the jungle, then maybe my ancestors are trying to tell me I'm the king of the universe.
Come on, sir.
So they couldn't let that image stay intact. To top it off, we wrote right underneath the pyramid on the Sphinx the Arabic words Abu el-Haw, which means father of everything.
Come on.
That kind of image couldn't be let known. So when we got the so-called Black History Month, shortest month of the year, and it only went from the cotton field to the current plantation to the present, we never learned about what we were before.